Welcome to a brand new set of devotions. We are glad you're here with us this morning. We're excited because we are continuing through the book of Daniel, and we talked about in the previous week how Daniel had a trap set before him because there were people that were jealous of him. Well, the Bible calls the enemy, Satan, the great accuser. So we have to learn as people of God to deal with accusations. The best way to handle the accusations that come from the enemy is by having a good reputation. So the title of this series is called The Reputation That Matters. Now, Daniel, when he was accused, you'll see that his reputation was stellar and intact. Let's take a look at this. We want to make sure when we're looking at our reputation that we don't give people ammo. That's where we mostly go wrong. As Christians, a lot of times, and this is going to sound weird, but just kind of follow with me a little bit. We tend to focus just on our vertical appearance before God, knowing that, okay, I got, Jesus saved my soul, all is well there. As long as I know where my eternity is, it doesn't make a difference what I do on earth. In reality, the life that we're given by God, we are to steward that life. And if we're truly called by God, our reputations ought to reflect the God that called us. So don't give people that mean to accuse you ammunition. Daniel had people that were jealous of him, not because he was doing something wrong, but because he was doing the right things. Look with me in Daniel chapter 6, verse 4. It says, "Then the high officials and the satraps sought to find a ground for complaint against Daniel with regard to the kingdom." So they were looking to see if he was doing anything wrong with regard to the kingdom of Babylon. But they couldn't find any ground for complaint or any fault because he was faithful and no error or fault was found in him. Some of us were like, well, I live for the kingdom of heaven. Well, good. The earth should be a better place because of you living for the kingdom of heaven. The earth should be better because of what you're doing for the kingdom of heaven. Don't divorce those things because the world wants to find fault. They want to look at you and say, oh, yeah, that's a Christian. They're supposed to have all the holiness. They're supposed to be doing the right things. And your reputation precedes you. So you want to make sure that what you believe about God lines up about how you behave around other people. It says in 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 12, "Keep your conduct among Gentiles," that would be considered at that time non-believers, all right? "So that when they speak against you as evildoers, they may see your good deeds and glorify God on the day of visitation." Notice, not having Gentiles or unbelieving people slander you is not an option. But what is an option is that our conduct would be above reproach in such a way that when people interact with you, they realize there's something different about you. Daniel had something different about him. What about you? Do you have something different about you? Are you trustable? Do you have a reputation among the world? What is that reputation? If you don't know it, you should know it. If you don't know it, you should know it. You should ask some people. Maybe pray about God revealing to you how you come across when you're dealing with people, because your reputation matters, especially the reputation that you leave for God.